Hi everybody, it's Amy at Crafty Cat, and we're back to work in the Patriotic Journal. I did the inside as well, as I mentioned I would do. I did have a few bubbly spots, which don't make me super happy, but it sometimes happens when you use like matte medium or those type of things. After collaging, it can, it happens. And then on this side, I added this symbol here. This is from Bohemian Crafting on Etsy, and she also has a YouTube channel. You guys probably know, but anyways, that's one of her digitals, and it's linked in the description box below this video, so that if you want to go check out, she has a whole sort of patriotic USA kit, and this was in there, and facts about, or information about George Washington, success to our flag, just all kinds of good little old bits that are patriotic. And I made a boo-boo here and accidentally ripped this a little bit, but I just put some ink on it, so it just makes it look aged. So yeah, so that is my cover so far. So now what we'll do today, I think, is the topper. So I'm going to do the corrugated cardboard thing again. I know I keep basically doing the same sort of thing, but like I said last time, I like these for this style of journal because I think it helps give a little strength, and I just like these anyhow, so they work well for me. I think I'm going to use a little bit of the blue again, and again, you're not going to see a ton of this, so I'm not really worried about it, and it may seem sort of like a waste of time to even do this, but I kind of want a little color to it. So how's everybody? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing pretty good. It's an okay day. It's kind of like yesterday, windy and just nothing fabulous, but it's not snowing or raining, so winning on that count. It is windy though, very windy. I don't know where all the wind came from lately, but it is here. I think I might spray just a tiny bit of, this one drives me crazy because it's a big fat mess because I keep forgetting to rinse it. I mean, it's totally my fault. It's not anybody's fault but mine. But yes, it makes a mess. So, because I'm horrible about rinsing the tops off. It never really worked right, though, in my defense. It was always a little bit of a mess. See? It's like it leaks out the top or something. And, yeah, I just need to go clean it up. But I'm going to pause here in a minute to get this dry, so we'll get all washed up. Okay. I don't know that I'm going to do a whole lot more than that, because like I said, you're not going to see a whole lot of this. I might just put a little more of this here and put some water on it. This is Vintage Photo Distress Oxide. And yeah, it's a mess. But, that's just the way it goes if you don't keep it cleaned up. Oh, before I pause, I'm going to say hugs and blessings to Sheila, Black Coffee and Wildflowers, Denise and Celeste. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your always kind comments and joining me pretty much mostly every day. So I thank you. You guys are awesome. And welcome to new subscribers, and welcome back to continuing subscribers, or people that have been watching me for a while, I guess is a better way to say it. I appreciate all of you. Tons. Oh my gosh. Can't even imagine. All right, I'm going to pause, get this dry, wash my hands, and I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and here is my piece of cardboard all grungied up. Nice and fabulous. So I've got this airmail type looking envelope. It's a new one, it's not an old one. I was going to use one of the old ones I had, but I'm using that fabric, and so the colors on it were a little off, the red mostly. So I decided I would just use a new one that I had. So what do you guys have going on? Anything exciting and fun? You know what I did last night? I made macaroni salad. It's like one of my favorite summertime things. I just love macaroni salad. My dad made the best. I think that's what it is. You know, it's just remembrance and a comfort food for me, I guess you could say. So since it's gotten a little warmer, I was like, I'm going to make a small macaroni salad for the hubby and I. And it tasted fantastic. And we had some bratwurst with grilled onions. It was very good. It's always fun when you change seasons, you know, and you haven't had something for a while to then have it. So yeah, that was fun. Fun. All right, so I got that all colored up. I think I'm gonna put a piece of this kind of behind. So I might go ahead and try to ink that a little. This is, you know, packing stuff. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, it comes wrapped around stuff, and you got to kind of pull it apart a little bit and try to mess it up here a little bit, see what we get. Oh, I was going to say, you should pop over to Tammy at Lou Frou Frou's channel. She is also making a serendipitously. You would think we planned it and we're, you know, talked about it. We did not. I knew that she had ordered the papers, but I didn't know exactly what she was going to do with them. But she's also making a, like, patriotic journal, so I thought that was pretty cool. And she's using some of my grungy kits and the sort of patriotic ones that I have, Grungy Fabric and that. So definitely pop over there, and I'll try to remember to put the link to her YouTube channel if you guys don't know. And then Mitzi at 307 Junk Journals is making a entirely bonkers journal using my digital kit, Alice in Wonderland style, entirely bonkers. And Linda at Handmade Iowa is also going to be making a entirely bonkers. Her and Mitzi are kind of, you know, collaborating together. So I don't think Linda's started yet, but Mitzi has. So if you want to go check that out. And Carol Laws, I hope she's enjoying her vacation time. She had got a little getaway, so that's always fantastic. So this actually grunges up pretty good. I mean, you can't tell a ton because it's already a craft color, but it's kind of fun. Probably could add a little blue to that too. I don't know what I did with the sponge for the blue one. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That'll be good. Give it a little extra color. I like the natural craft, but I just think it's fun when you do have kind of a color theme to add that if you can. Okay, so that's going to go on the back of this. So I might go ahead and just add that back there. I want those curly bits I mean, I don't mind if they curl around this, that's fine. It's really just for texture, has obviously nothing to do with the whole patriotic thing or anything like that. I just like the texture on covers. And it doesn't stick up too awful. It sticks up a little, but not bad, not bad. Crunch it a little. And as I've mentioned before, I like tacky glue, but you could totally use Fabri-Tac. Hopefully that doesn't stick over too far. Okay, I think that'll be good. Let's just do a little check here. I mean, I guess I could always take some off if it was a problem. And I probably won't put it on until I put the fabric on the spine there. Blue and brown, even though I washed my hands. I might bring that little bit over. So yeah, these really are just a matter of playing around. There's no, I have no formulas for any of this stuff. I just kind of play around with different things, setting it up first, you know, laying different stuff down and seeing what works and what doesn't work. And then after that, it's sort of the same thing, just moving it around to where you think it looks right. I need to go check. Somebody was mentioning that Aleene's has fabric glue, and I forget about that. They do. I've seen it. It always seems like I've just bought a brand new bottle of the regular and don't really want to pay for another something. So I'm like, I'll just use what I've got. I really have never had an issue with the Aleene's. So some crinkles or dips maybe. Again, I don't know how much of this you're actually going to see, but just gives it a little more something if it's kind of crinkly, wrinkly. All right, and then I have a piece of the fabric that I was going to use. I was going to just put this up here as a little extra tidbit. So some of you have said you got the kits, or one of the kits, or however you're doing it, and you're going to also do a flip-flop, so that's fun. I love it when other people make them too. It's just fun because sometimes I get to see pictures on Instagram and all that. So I have this piece of fabric that I'm going to come kind of right up to where the little red and blue marks are on the envelope. I think I'm going to use this. I will be doing some stitching, so I'm not going to stress about the fabric not sticking because I know it'll stick. Those glue sticks, it's Scotch Permanent now. It used to be Scotch Create, but I think it's the same glue in my opinion. I know there was lots of confusion there when they did that, and I'm not sure why they did it, but I'm sure they had some reason. I just want to wrinkle it so it doesn't look just flat. Okay. And I have this I found in my stash. This is from my friend Lorraine. Thank you, Lorraine. It was in her mom's stuff. And it's just the thread, and this is all kind of tarnished or rusted. Little metal bead stringing. I mean, it says right on it. You guys probably read it before I even said it because I couldn't say words. But anyway, that's kind of cool looking, I think. And even though it's not necessarily patriotic, it just has the coloring is good. And I'm going to put this little guy here. And I put him on a piece of the envelope, you can see. And then some of the composition notebook paper, this paper, just a couple pieces. It says, if junior citizens, and I don't know, I just thought that was kind of cool. So then that can go on here somewhere. Scoot her up maybe a skosh. And then I have Uncle Sam. I got this out of a book. I kind of want to see the Made in the USA. I think that's fun. And the 10 cents down there. Scoot her up just a little more. And it's kind of, I might pinch it around that floss a little bit. And then on there, on this, we're going to put a stamp. That's it. And I'm going to put it a little crooked. It says, I pledge allegiance. I don't know. I don't want to cover a lot of that. I kind of feel like this is too big. I don't want to cover up the star. I want one star. I think I'll just try to kind of, I mean, this corner isn't important. We could even like do that kind of thing. Yeah, I think that will work. Like that. So we need to put her down first, or this can go too. I need a paper towel. I kind of like that folded over, but of course I had to put a giant glob. Oh, I know what I wanted to do too. I want to stamp on that Uncle Sam. I have these really cheesy stamps is what they are actually, and they're pretty beat up, but it has that mark on it. Cancellation. And I like that. I might put a little bit of that up here too. Okay, I'm gonna put this on there. This floss is never going anywhere. Won't be stringing any beads with that. still have this little flag. I'm thinking it might be able to just tuck right in there. That would work. It was just on that same book that the Uncle Sam was on, and I was like, oh, it's just a tiny little flag. Like that. Very cute. And I just strengthened both this, because it was just book page, by gluing it to more book page. And also the little boy, as I told you, I strengthened that too. Just because, you know, when it's on the front cover, it can get kind of knocked around a little bit more than it would on the inside. I want his face to be pretty flat, so. And then we'll put this young man. That was one of my freebies. That little guy with the flag. Kind of put him over here a little more. The other good thing about using the cardboard, I feel like, is if you kind of get the size you know is right for the cardboard, if you stay basically within those boundaries, you can make your topper, and then, you know, most likely it's going to fit just fine onto your journal. I mean, I have had it happen where that didn't work, but see, then it fits, and you don't have to worry about it. So like I said, I'll put this on later because I'm going to put that same, well, this isn't a good piece, but it'll go on here all the way up, obviously, just like I did with the last journal with the wool. So I want to sew in signatures and put that on before I put my topper on. I just think that will work better. All right. So that's about all I got today, because I got to get all my stuff together to figure out what I'm going to put for signatures. But I found some good books, and then like I have all the digitals. I just got to get them printed. But I like this blue, and the blue, I think that's going to work out pretty good. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go there. Show you a quick look. Sorry, not a very long video. I thought that might take me longer, but once I got all the pieces together, it went pretty quick. But I hope it helps, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Love you guys. Bye.